are standing in the public garden in Boston, and we are next to what is arguably the most popular piece of artwork in the public garden, and maybe the most popular piece of artwork in all of Boston. This is Mrs. Mallard and her ducklings. It's a sculpture based on Robert McCloskey's 1941 book, Make Way for Ducklings, a children's book. And depicted here are Mrs. Mallard in the front, and then her 8 ducklings are behind her. And the way you can remember the names of the ducklings, all of their names end in "ak," and it starts with Jack, and then you go through the alphabet J, K, L, M, N, O, and the last one is Quack. So the 8 ducklings are all there. You can tell about the popularity and how much kids love to sit on these by the shine on them, because wherever the kids, especially on Mrs. Mallard, you can just see they just keep her beautifully created. Now, the way this got here was in 1987. It was the 150th anniversary of the public garden, and they decided they wanted to have something special. So they contracted a local artist, Nancy Schoen of Newton, to create these. And they had a beautiful ceremony, and they have duckling tours all the time. In fact, most recently, Nancy Schoen has come out with a book called Ducklings on Parade. And that's based on the fact that people love these ducklings so much that whenever there's a special event, and that might be like the Red Sox winning the World Series, the Patriots winning the Super Bowl, or just Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever, people will come and they will dress up Mrs. Mallard and all the ducklings in an outfit and put them in consistent, turkey outfits or Red Sox hats or whatever. So it's lovely. Now, one special event that happened here in 1990, when Barbara Bush was the First Lady of the United States, she was being visited by Raisa Gorbachev, the wife of the Premier of the Soviet Union. And Mrs. Gorbachev fell so in love with these that she said, "Can I get some of these and have them in Russia?" And so 3 years after this, in 1990, they agreed with Nancy Schoen to create a duplicate set of the ducklings and put them in Russia. And to this day, you can see the ducklings in Novodevichy Park in the Soviet Union. Well, actually, it's Russia today. So these are Mrs. Mallard and her ducklings at the public garden.